I wonder how many there are. Those ones are aquariums.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the National Aquarium. My name is Tammy, and I'm one of the trainers here that works with the dolphins. You can see I'm also joined by Deirdre, Jenna, Missy, Tracy, and Allison, and they're all going to be working with our animals today. Now, in the front pool, we have 4 animals. We have Nani, her son Bo, and we have Jade and her son Foster. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do kind of like a training session. It's kind of pretty lucky because we don't often do a behind-the-scenes look at how we train the animals to do the behaviors that you guys see later on. So this way you'll get a kind of a behind-the-scenes look at what we're going to do. Now the first behavior we're going to send is a send somersault. Jade is going to get a hand signal, which is how we tell them what we want them to do. She'll go ahead down to the window and she's going to do 2 somersaults. Now if you hear the bridge that goes off, it means that she did it correctly and she can come on back and get reinforced. We do use positive reinforcement with all the animals. So we're going to go ahead and have Jenna go ahead and give her the signal. You can see she's going to go down to the window there.
That's so cute.
All right, so you can see Carrie was standing there. We used to have multiple people standing different places to give her different cues of what's going to happen. So we faded out a lot of the target pole work that we do, and we now down to just 1 trainer standing there. They don't have to actually walk with the dolphin and show them what to do. They're just a cue that that's the behavior that they want them to go ahead and do. So eventually that behavior will be Jade will come over here, she'll do 2 somersaults, and then she'll go to the other side and she'll do 2 somersaults over there. So she's working on it. Now the next thing we're going to do is Bo. Now Bo is a young animal, he's 5, and what he's working on is a lobtail. So it's where he turns his body over, and they want him to go ahead and move his fluke or his tail up and down. So right now it's at the very beginning stages. You can see Carrie's using that target pole, and they're trained to touch all parts of their body to that pole. So that way they know if we're asking them to do something with their face, then they'll come in and they'll put their rostrum on the pole. So you can see, this is, again, at the beginning stages, but Carrie's going ahead and he's right now in the beginning just learning to lift his tail, because he's going to have to lift it down and up and lift it down and up. So right now Carrie's just looking for him to be able to turn around. All right, so there he goes. We're going to give him the signal to go ahead and turn around. Carrie's going to go ahead and use that target pole when his tail comes up. Which he didn't. But when his tail comes up, she will go ahead and she will bridge him and let him know that, yes, this is a behavior that you're going to be using your tail for. So that's what the target pole kind of tells him. Here we go. She's turned around. She tapped. His tail came up, and she went ahead and she bridged him, and he get reinforced because he's learning. Now you can see here we have the finished behavior. Nani is his mother. She's right over there by Tracy and Missy. And she's going to turn around and eventually, that's what Bo's behavior is going to look like.
Oh.
All right, well the next behavior that we're going to do is it's Foster. He's 3 years old, he's Jade's son, and he's learning how to do bows around the pool. Now this is pretty hard to teach because we have to have different trainers at different spots, because he's going to do 3 bows. He's supposed to do 1 bow over at that window, One bow right here in front of the slide out, and another bow out here over this window. So you can see Carrie standing there with the target pole, just to give him a cue if that's what he's going to do. Deirdre also has a target pole. She's going to go ahead and remind him that he's bowing, and that's the behavior that she wants to see. And now she's going to go ahead and she's going to move down and use that target pole to go ahead and let him. She's really working on the positions. So she wants him to do the bow in the right space, the right time. So she's going to go ahead and she's going to use that target pole. All right, there you go. There you see the hand signal and meant bows. Here she goes. She's going to tap that target pole so he knows where to go. And he did the bow. So I think the next time she's going to make it a little bit longer. All right, so we're going to put one more person here so that Foster